Growing up in Philly, I would say it definitely had its ups and downs. 2003, my dad got shot. Probably I want to say it was my junior year in high school. One of my close friends got killed. Couple years after that, another close friend got killed. 2018, another close friend got killed. So it's just been a lot of growing up with a lot of violence. It's been a lot of drugs around my area. But just to be able to come this far, I would say I'm just proud of myself for not, you know, falling into the footsteps of my cousins, because that's all I was around. Seeing what they was doing, I'm just glad that I went and took the road that I did. Again, I would have to give a huge shout out to Eric Worley. He's probably been the I wouldn't even say hardest, because Uncle E, he was just always chill. Him and Aunt Kim were my parents growing up. My mom, she doesn't drive, and my dad, he's been paralyzed since 2003 from the neck down. So those Aunt Kim and Uncle E, they were the ones that took me to all my AU tournaments, all my games, all my practices. I would say me and Uncle E came with me on my college visits. So without guys like Eric Worley, I think I probably would have fell in those cracks. So I'm glad I had Eric in my corner just to push me and to help me get me where I am now. Where we going? Huh? You take us? You take me to McDonald's? Huh? You gonna take me to McDonald's? Huh? Yes. Yes. All right. What we getting from McDonald's? I want chicken and fries. You driving us to McDonald's? I want to go. Yo, you better pay attention. We about to crib. This will be my third season with the Harlem Globetrotters, and I would say my first 2 seasons was great. My first season with the Globetrotters, I thought it was going to be tough, because at the end of the day, we traveled the world. So it kind of gave it, I still wasn't going to be able to see my son. But luckily for me, my first year I had the East Coast tour, so I was close to home. Drew came to a lot of my games, and it was just good just having him there, being able to include him in the show. I think it was a good experience for him. Hopefully he remembers when he get older. But I think my second year, it wasn't bad, but I wasn't home, but I still was able to see him. Am I ready? I gotta do it again? All right, you want my hand? Ready? Which one? This one?
This one.
Oh, the big one? So I think with just being in the States with him or close to him, it's better for me. I don't want to go 1,000 miles away and he's not with me. It's like a puzzle, and he's my piece that'll be missing if I'm gone. So, my dog.
My name is Brandon Millwood. I'm the head coach of the Philadelphia Reign. I'm also the head coach of Mastery Charter North girls basketball team. I'm also the assistant coach for Books and Basketball 17 and under gold team. I met Brittany when she was in about 10th grade. Saw this young lady that was highly skilled, and I've been doing personal training, so she actually came to a few of my training sessions, and we developed a pretty good relationship from there. Brittany definitely has like an alter ego, so when she's on the court, she's this killer. She's definitely like the toughest person on the court, but she's always quiet as well, and even when she's off the court, she is quiet, she's silly, she's laughing, she's joking. She's one of the, a great person to be around. One of the most memorable moments I have of her playing basketball in college when she went to DePaul University. which is out in Chicago. She came to PA to play Villanova. She had a great game against Villanova. It might have been about 36, 38 points against Villanova. And then she followed that right up against Georgetown with about 38 on Georgetown. And this was during her senior year. So those are some of the moments that really stood out for me, like really being able to see her progress from high school up to college, and then of course now as a professional player.
But I think the biggest thing with my son and how I'm still able to just keep going, keep pursuing my dream is my mom. That's my rock, that's my foundation. She raised me, so she's been doing a hell of a job with helping me raise Drew. So I give a huge shout out to her. She made it easy. His first couple years wasn't hard. It was just me and my mom and him, my sister, Key. So it was just like they all just helped me. That's what it was. It takes a village, and they don't lie about that.
How you doing? My name is James Clark, owner of Full Court Solutions here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've been training Britt since she was 11. I moved here in 03. We started training around 03, 04. It was one of my first times I started training kids in the area. She was with the Philly Triple Threat was what it became, but Mid-Atlantic Elite was the AAU team. And it had a bunch of girls on that team, and I was just amazed. And I just came back out of working with the WNBA players with the Orlando Miracle, which is now the Connecticut Sun. I was a video coordinator / assistant coach with that team. And you know, seeing Brittany at a young age, man, I knew something was different about her. I knew she was special. She had something about her that, you know, you just can't teach. You know, as a trainer, you know, we can teach kids all type of anything that revolves around basketball, but you can't teach heart. And something about her, she was just a go-getter from the start. You know, she always had a little attitude about her. She never smiled. She had this swag about her. It was just, you loved her and you hated her at the same time, because she was such a competitor at age 11. You know, she was giving you all kinds of attitude, but you knew when she got older, that attitude was going to pan into something special. Watching Britt grow up from 11 years old to entering high school was something special. You know, she went to ENS, and tough inner city school, and you know, Britt, like I said, already had that grind about her. So watching her progress from her freshman year to the senior year was incredible. You know, I was getting ready to go into coaching at that time, so I would periodically go in there and watch her games and just see how fierce she was. You know, again, I told you she never smiled. She always had this attitude about her. She always had the chip on her shoulder, like she had something to prove. And to watch her, you know, dominate the public league and Catholic school games, and she would play Catholic league school teams, it was incredible, man. I was just like so, you know, amazed at how much she'd grown within a certain amount of time. And then getting to see her get a scholarship to DePaul. Now, every school in America wanted her. We all thought that she was going to go with Don Staley, but she ended up going to Chicago and hanging out with Doug Bruno at DePaul. And again, you know, she went with her teammate, with Keisha Hampton. She went to DePaul, and again, freshman year, they gave her a rock right off the bat. And watching her come home and play games against Villanova, and then, you know, seeing her progress, you know, it was amazing. I ended up coaching at Georgetown for a year. And I called her up and I was like, hey, take it easy on us when you know, when you were coming to Georgetown. Her taking it easy on us was having like 36 points that game. So, you know, Britt was always a grit, grind, tough-nosed basketball player, man, and that's what I love most about her. And I think my fondest memory of her, you know, was getting out of Philadelphia, making a name for herself in Chicago, and becoming Big East Player of the Year. You know, dropping 40-point games back-to-back on some teams, you know, it was unheard of for a girl at DePaul. And, you know, to me, that just shows who Brittany is.
Yeah, so I started my high school career probably like 2007 until 2011. I started probably all 4 years. I played with Keisha Hampton, Sheree Hall. I think my freshman year, so that was 2007-2008 season, we won the first, well, our first public league championship in a long time. Before I got there, I'll say Dave Hargrove, man. He was heavy on my case just because they lost to Central every year. So once I got there, it was kind of just like the whole team was just like, listen, we need to win. So we won our championship that year. Me and Keisha Hampton, we both got MVP of the game. I graduated in 2011. I probably finished my high school career with probably 1,700 plus points. Now I'm gonna give y'all a memory. I want to say it was my sophomore year. Dave, I will never forget this. We kept getting on Dave's nerves, we was making him so mad. This dude took us out of the playoffs. We all was like, we sat in a room, we thinking we just about to have a team meeting. Dave said, yeah, he cursed us out and then was like, y'all ain't finishing the season. We all was like, what? When I say we all went home mad, the season was over early, we didn't get to play not one playoff game. So that probably was like a teachable moment as well as a lesson for me. I think that's probably when I really started to lock in because basketball was something I wanted to do. Like that was something I wanted to pursue my dreams in, and I just wanted to go further. So thank you, Dave.